Review time of the Drake and 21 Savage Her Loss project collab tape. There's a reason I said that, though. I didn't mean to, but this was basically Drake's album. Get a poll in there. Someone said, is this real music? Oh my god, y'all are crazy. Actually, you said yeah. No. You said Cardi Yeet. Bro, come on. This album was better than anything I have heard this year. This is the best. This is the album of the year. I stand by that. There were no misses. Granted, we physically could not click on track 2 and track 5, so I don't know, maybe those were the only songs that were trash and the Spotify employees were just trying to help Drake and 21 Savage out, be like, yo, like, these trash, like, we're just gonna act like y'all didn't drop it. Okay, sorry, but it's better because you know our system of rating the album, how many likes out of the total amount of songs, that's the rating. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of 14, because 2 of them, again, we couldn't hear, but I assumed that I would have liked them just because this shit went crazy. So let me see, 11 divided by 14, that is a 78. I'll give it like a, honestly, there were no skips, so even though I'm not gonna re-listen to the other songs, and I very well might if I'm listening to the album like straight through, which I do sometimes, I would give this shit like I give this album like a 9. Okay, the poll is up. Let's see. Some people saying album of the year, some people saying good, mid, whatever. I don't care. I think this is album of the year for sure. Although, again, it was mostly Drake's album. That just sheerly with the amount of the duration of 21 Savage's parts, if you compare it to Drake, this is like Drake was on 70% of the album, so that's why I'm saying like it's basically Drake's album. There's no diss towards 21. He did his thing. In fact, he surprised me on 3 a.m. on Glenwood. I was like, how is he gonna do this on a Drake Take Care beat? But he did it, and he had bars on BS. That shit went crazy. This is one of my favorite songs on there. Same with shit, I can't even remember because there's so many, but it reminded me of like old Drake, the Take Care vibes with the bringing back the vocals. But I don't know what it is, like Drake's singing in the past couple projects just didn't hit like this one did, like the old way of singing it with like the super emotional, I don't know, and just everything was super catchy. And also, this was not necessarily 21 Savage beats. I feel like this was, again, like Drake's production, even though he had the Filthy on there. But as we all know, Cardi has worked with Drake, so maybe they got the connect that way. It didn't sound like a Filthy beat, although producers, again, are able to make other types of music, so not dissing there. That's one of the songs that I didn't necessarily like as much, though, because it was like super fast paced, like video gamey. The dick eating crazy, nah, bro, I just appreciate this type of music. Drake is one of my favorite artists, like, of all time. Like, back in the day, I used to listen to Take Care. If you're reading this, it's too late. What are the other ones? Views, all of those. There's a ton. What's the one with like the Nothing Was the Same? That's my favorite Drake album, but this one is top there because Scorpion wasn't that great to me, honestly. Views was good. Certified Lover Boy, Boy Lover, it was all right. I didn't think it was anything crazy. It like held us off. Honestly, Nevermind, or whatever it's called, that shit was garbaggio. So this, I think he had to prove himself. He had a chip on his shoulder. Sometimes it takes a little trash album to get a rapper back focused, being like, okay, we got to take over, not only just with the hits but also the bars. I feel like Drake got into a position where he was known as like the pop king, right? It's like anything that Drake drops, it's gonna be fire, it's gonna do amazing numbers. By the way, this album's gonna do amazing numbers. We'll get into that in a second. But now that I think he just let loose and like was just making good music, it wasn't about making the hits. I don't know. It was just amazing, man. It had cool rapping on there, like the Metro Boomin beats, or at least the Metro Boomin type beats, with no BS. And then what was the other one? It was called was it more M's or was it, I don't know. Middle of the Ocean was more of the bars. That was like a Diplomatic Immunity. It just went crazy, man. Drake is in Miami though, you know. He's here. He didn't really check in with your boy though, even though he's a couple blocks away. But like, you know, I think we're going to an after party after this, so like I'll see him there. It's all good. Like Drake, you know, I know you got a new phone, so it's cool. Like, just you get my new number, but my people will talk to your people. Yeah. First week sales wise though. So honestly, never mind. What did that end up selling? Honestly, never mind. We have to take into account that collab tapes normally sell less just because they're not as hyped. But I feel like this project was actually hyped a lot, right? So honestly, never mind. It sold 204K. Savage Mode 2 sold 171K, but the Drake, it's gonna be boosted more because it's actually a rap album. So I'd say like 300 for the Drake side, and then 21 Savage is, let's say, 170K. So I say it's gonna sell over 200K in my opinion. I think everybody's listening to this. Also, the quality is just amazing. It's got so many bangers on there, like a hit for every type of mood. It's got the cheeks clapping sessions for you, the 6-minute track of just slow pumping so that you can last as long as you need. Your girl's not expecting you to like go super hard on her. She's like, oh, let's get all sensual. Let's take a breather, guys. I know how it gets when it starts rumbling down there. Somebody said 350K. I don't know about that. I could see like 250. I could say 250. But also streaming numbers are just not doing that well. But the thing is, as I said before, it's a Drake album essentially with like 21 Savage. So I think it's going to get promoted as such. Like, let's check Rap Caviar, actually. That'll be a good indicator. It's probably going to yeah, it does. Okay. So it has Drake and 21 Savage on it. It's getting promoted like it's a Drake album. Now, it's not going to be like a certified boy lover or a, I don't know. Although Drake was promoting it pretty heavily. I feel like he was taking over. 21 Savage was kind of just like accompanying him to all of the fake interviews or the real interview where they were talking about their favorite adult entertainment categories, the sloppy top, which he addressed with Tiana Trump. Maybe he smashed her. I don't know. But look at this. Okay, major distribute. Of course they put the song that you can't even play on Spotify on the top of the playlist. Maybe just too many people are listening to it. Is that why you can't listen to it? Jesus Christ. But okay, they got number 5 with a Trav feature. They got 3 songs total on here so far. They got 3, yeah, for sure. If they got 3 songs in the top 10, this shit easily selling to 200 easily. It works on your Spotify. Okay, we'll listen to it in a second. But yeah, overall I give it a 9 out of 10. Amazing project. Drake killed it. Drake is back. I was getting worried. I thought he was getting washed, I'm not gonna lie, from Scorpion, certified boy lover. Honestly, never mind. I feel like he was experimenting a lot, but nah, this shit, like, he back to his roots. He knows how to do things. I wish he would like sign some fire artists though. That would be cool. That'd be cool. Like, extend the legacy, like a Lil Wayne or like a Birdman, what they did to him, even though Birdman was on the project. So you get it. Yeah, my mind about the album does not change at all. In fact, The Privileged Rappers might be one of my favorite tracks on the project. So it actually boosts the review rating of the project. Although major distribution was cool, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's definitely the most promoted track if it's number 1 on Rap Caviar, but it was cool. It's not necessarily like my favorite though. I could see how it's like the pop hit or whatever, you know.